Alrighty, guys. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel and if you enjoyed this video. Joshua, I should drop Mccracken? No way. That's small-minded. So let's read what Joshua had to say here, and then I'll tell you my opinion about it. Whoever said that is a clown. Part ways with Mccracken? No way. These people don't understand loyalty. These people aren't cut from the same cloth. If that's why they are suggesting, whoever has that mindset should not be bothered talking to me. If they have that mindset, how could they say that? I've worked with two people in boxing. Sheen Murphy, my trainer at Finchley Amateur Gym. Then a year and a half later, I was up to Sheffield training with Rob Mccracken. They have built me aside from boxing as a man I am today. A father, a family man, a businessman who understands the responsibility of being a young African British kid. They built that in me. You can't take that away. You can't take the belts away. Well, Andrew Ruiz did. They will be gone when I retire. The man that they built, you can't take that away. The man that will help to inspire my kids and other kids, you can't take that away. Damn, Anthony's preaching here. I should never get rid of those types of people. Because I lost the belts, I should get rid of the people that built me? No way. It's shallow-minded, small-minded. Mike Tyson could have lost to anyone, but you can't get rid of his trainer, Customato. People do not truly understand what these people mean to your life. Alright, damn. So as you can see, Anthony Joshua is all about loyalty, man. He's all about loyalty. He says he's not going to get rid of Rob Mccracken as a trainer because of the fact that Rob Mccracken has basically been there his entire career as a fighter since he was in the amateurs, right? And he believes in loyalty. Ever since when Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz Jr., a lot of people, the criticism that they were saying was they felt Anthony Joshua should replace Rob Mccracken as a trainer because of the fact that he lost. And I remember when people were first going around saying that, a lot of people were saying, why should he replace Rob Mccracken as a trainer? Rob Mccracken is the reason he was as successful as he became, right? Rob Mccracken led Anthony Joshua to being a champion at heavyweight, to become a unified champion, to beat guys like, Vladimir Klitschko, Alexander Povetkin, and so on, right? So that, and the people who say that, they do have a great point there. Like, this is the guy who gave Anthony Joshua, or trained Anthony Joshua for his entire career and brought him to that level where he was able to become a unified champion, right? And have all the success that he had up until he lost against Andy Ruiz Jr. So a lot of people were saying, why should he just get rid of him just because he had one loss? And I do agree with that to some extent. I feel that Anthony Joshua should do what he was saying that he was going to do, is bring a new face, or like a side trainer, not to replace Rob Mccracken, but to show him some other tactics. I don't think, every trainer shows fighters different tactics. The one thing I don't think Rob Mccracken has showed Anthony Joshua is the ability to clinch. You never see Anthony Joshua clinch. You never see Anthony Joshua, different trainers show their fighters different tactics, different styles. That's why sometimes you see like a Freddie Roach or, I don't know, a Virgil Hunter or Rob Mccracken or any of these trainers. And if you notice, sometimes you see them training other fighters, and you could see their style in that fighter, right? Because you've seen that style in other fighters they've trained. Because every trainer has a different style, in my opinion. So I think he should get a trainer, or get a second trainer for a second opinion to show him how to clinch and stuff. At least when he gets hurt, I don't think he has survivor skills. I don't think he knows what to do when he's hurt. And Rob Mccracken hasn't showed him that. So I think he should be with someone, or bring somebody in the team to show him that. And I know he's talking about, loyalty this, loyalty that. You know what people say? Boxing is a short, you don't last long in boxing. Your career is short. A typical boxer's career is 15 years long, sometimes less. Rarely is it longer than that. And people should say, it's all about just getting the best, get the best deals, get the best trainers, because you are not going to be in your prime for a very long time. That's why people say if you get like these big offers, get it, take advantage of it. Like when Anthony Yard decided to get the Kovalev fight, I believe he's getting paid $4 million just to go to Russia to fight Sergey Kovalev, which is absolutely crazy because he really doesn't deserve that money because he hasn't fought anyone. He's been fighting nothing but bums. So the fact that if this is true and if he's actually getting that type of payday, that's one of those one of those like things in boxing where like you have to just choose. You'll be stupid. Like Anthony Yard would have been stupid if he would have rejected $4 million to fight Sergey Kovalev in Russia, right? You don't do that when you're Anthony Yard. When you've never seen that type of money, you don't do that. And that's how people look at boxing, right? You don't have that much time, so you need to just hurry up and if you need a new trainer, get a new trainer to help you out. Like Amir Khan, when he lost to Danny Garcia, what did he do? He got Virgil Hunter. He got rid of Freddie Roach and he got Virgil Hunter because I guess he felt he needed to improve his defense because people were saying, he didn't have the best defense, and Virgil Hunter was known as a guy who has a good defense. But as you can see, Anthony Joshua does not. He says he's not about that. He's going to stay with Rob Mccracken for the fact that Rob Mccracken has been there his entire career. And again, if he chooses to do that, that's all on him. I just feel he should get another trainer, like a second trainer, to give him a second opinion. Okay? Unless Rob McCracken figures out how to teach him how to clinch more. Because I think he needs to learn how to do that, especially if he has a guy who is able to get on the inside against him. Vladimir Klitschko was an expert at clinching and leaning against dudes. So they couldn't get their punches off on the inside. I think he needs to learn how to do that. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm out.